Good morning. So I got a few inboxes yesterday regarding my video, um, my word of the day from yesterday, and I'm just gonna make it because I'm just making it in a video because I got so many questions and clarifications. So listen, what you have to know is God operates in free will for all of us, right? Meaning He lets us do what we want to do when we want to do it. You can do whatever you want to do. But what happens is when you become so disobedient to the point that God cannot correct you, He cannot send any warnings anymore because you're not listening, He ends up lifting His covering. His covering meaning His protection over you, from you, right? And that means that just let's take the smallest thing. A little nudge about somewhere to if you're going somewhere, let's say to a party, and you know that you're going to be drinking, but for over the past 5-6 days, something in your spirit has been telling you to stop, to quit doing that. You don't know where it's coming from, but you feel like you want to stop doing it, but you don't have any self-control, so you keep doing it. That nudge that was telling you to stop doing it, that was the Lord sending you a warning to stop doing it. And then you end up still going to that party, and you get drunk, and you come home, not even make it home. You get into a car accident, you kill somebody. That was Him lifting His covering. He's warned you over and over and over again to stop doing something, and you keep disregarding. And let's say this car accident doesn't happen in the physical, but you have a car crash in your mind. You feel like you're going freaking crazy because you keep disobeying what God tells you to do. And when I say a car crash in your mind, I mean God has removed His spirit from you and there's no more peace. So you're now experiencing what life feels like without Him. And you're going extremely berserk emotionally and physically and mentally. That's what I meant. I've let it happen before in my past. And I never, ever, ever want to be so disobedient to God where He removes His spirit from me. We all have a piece of the Holy Spirit within us. The Holy Spirit lives within us. But He's not going to stay there if we keep defiling our body. Your body is a temple of holiness. So the Holy Spirit is not going to be comfortable there if we keep allowing men, women to be, I'm not going to say taking advantage because you've given it up with your free will, but allowing sex to be the staple in a relationship or a friendship, and it's out of covenant with God. That's what I mean. He removes His covering. Don't be like Saul. Don't let it get to the point that God lifts His covering from your life. Because it's not a good feeling. I'm telling y'all, living testimony is not a good feeling. And it takes a very, very long time to gain that back. And it's not gaining His trust back because, God is all knowing. He knows that He's going to eventually come back to you, but it takes a long time. And you'll get to the point where you will not disobey Him anymore because you don't want to grieve Him. You don't want to grieve God. And that's what we're doing when we're disobedient, is we're grieving Him. He don't want to lift His covering. He don't. He want to protect us as much as He can. But He can only do so much when we're being disobedient. And if you need a little bit more context besides Saul, read about the children of Israel when they went through the wilderness. They went through the wilderness a long time because they wanted to use their free will aside from what God told them to do. They was in the wilderness a long time. Okay? And that's what I mean by it takes a very long time to get that covering back. Read it. Study it. I'm telling you. Y'all have a good day. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. Love y'all. Bye.